Good morning, students. Your first chapter is application of matrices and determinants. In this, you're going to see rank matrix, Cramer's rule, transition probability matrices. So these are the three things you're going to see in this chapter. First one is I'm going to do rank of a matrix. So let's move on. Exercise 1.1. Your first question is find the rank of each of the following matrices. So given is we have to find the rank for each of the following matrices, and first one what they have given is 5, 6, 7, 8. So what kind of matrix is this? 2 cross 2 matrix, right? So since it is 2 cross 2 matrix, rank means that is usually denoted by row of A. So this is called row of A. Okay, if I write this means that will be indicated as rank. Okay, so row of A is less than or equal to 2. See, listen, if your matrix is 2 cross 2 means definitely your row of A will be less than or equal to 2. For example, if I take 3 cross 3 matrix means, okay, for example, any matrix, so 3 cross 3 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I consider 3 cross 3 matrix means this is 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So what is my row of A will becomes? So row of A will be less than or equal to 3. That's it. So what this means your that is your rank will be either 1 or 2. In case of 2 cross 2 means your rank will be either 1 or 2. See, if it is 3 cross 3 matrix means what is your rank will be? 1, 2, 3. Because here I have given it as less than or equal to. So that can be either less than 3 and also equal to 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And what I am going to consider is we have to take the determinant value. Okay, so already you people know about the determinant value. So what is determinant value means just you can, since it is 2 cross 2 matrix, you can just cross multiply the values. Okay, so 8 5 is a 40, and in order to combine these two numbers we have to use the sign as minus. So 6 is a 42. So 40 minus 42 is what? Minus 2. So what I'm here saying is my answer is some number other than 0. That's why I've written here it's not equal to 0. Okay, I got the answer, but that answer is not equal to 0. If I get the answer as not equal to 0 means your rank will be 2. Okay, but if I got your answer as 0 means that is if I got, for example I'm telling, okay, so 40 minus 40, if I got my answer as 0 means your rank will be 1. Because no other choices for 2 cross 2 matrix. What I said in the previous itself, your rank will be either 1 or 2. So after finding the determinant value, if your answer is some number other than 0 means your rank is 2. That is 2. But if I got my answer as 0 means after finding the determinant value, if I got the answer as 0 means your rank will be what? 1. That is not a 2 value. Okay, it is here 1. So at last I'm writing my row of A equal to 2. That is my rank is 2. Okay, this is in case of 2 cross 2 matrix. You will be having another 2 sums based on 2 cross 2 matrix. You can do it by your own. I'm moving to 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so 2 answer is not equal to 0. If I get the answer as not equal to 0 means your rank will be 2. Okay, but if I got your answer as 0 means that is if I got, for example I'm telling, okay, so 40 minus 40, if I got my answer as 0 means your rank will be 1. Because no other choices for 2 cross 2 matrix. What I said in the previous itself, your rank will be either 1 or 2. So after finding the determinant value, if your answer is some number other than 0 means your rank is 2. That is 2. But if I got my answer is 0 means after finding the determinant value, if I got the answer is 0 means your rank will be what? 1. That is not a 2 value, okay? It is your 1. So at last I'm writing my row of A equal to 2. That is my rank is 2. Okay, this is in case of 2 cross 2 matrix. You will be having another 2 sums based on 2 cross 2 matrix. You can do it by your own. I'm moving to 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so 2, 3, 1, minus 5, 1, 1, 1. So this is your 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So I've written here, since it is 3 cross 3 matrix, what I said before, your row of A will be less than or equal to 3. In previous sums, it is 2 cross 2 matrix. So your row of A is less than or equal to 2. This is 3 cross 3 matrix, so your row of A is less than or equal to 3. So after that, what we should do, what we done in the previous sum, we have to take the determinant value. Since it is 3 cross 3 matrix, how will you take the determinant value? You have to consider the first row. Okay, so first row means first element. So first element is 2. So corresponding row and column will be deleted. And what is the rest of the element? 1, minus 5, 1, 1. Okay, and the next is, first you have to make sure about the symbol. So your first symbol is plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. This is your symbol. So according to this symbol only, you have to write the determinant values. Now see, your next element is minus 1. So if I take minus 1 means my corresponding row and column will be deleted, and balance what is the number I have? 3, minus 1, sorry, minus 5, 1 and 1. But now see, here it is minus 1, right? So what is the second symbol I have here? Minus. So minus into minus, it will becomes plus. Okay, the same symbol you have to consider over here. How means? So this is plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus. So like this you have to consider the value. So finish the second one, and your third, that is 1. So your symbol here, it is plus, right? So plus 1. So the corresponding column and row will go away. Balance 3, 1, 1, 1. See, I have written here. After that, what we have to do? You have to cross multiply the numbers. So 2 in outer side, 1 into 1, 1. What I said, in order to connect these two numbers, you have to put the minus sign. Okay, so minus 5 into minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. So minus into minus plus. So 1 plus 5 plus 1, and again cross multiply the value. 3 into 1, 3, minus 1, sorry, minus 5 into 1, minus 5, and one more minus will be having. So plus 5, and here 1, 3 into 1, 3, and 1 into 1, 1. We have to use the symbol minus. Okay, so I'm doing the bracket part first. After that, I'm going to multiply the outer side. Okay, so 1 plus 5, 6, 3 plus 5, 8, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Now I'm going to multiply the terms. 2 6 are 12, 1 into 8, 8, 1 into 2, 2. After I'm having solved, so what is the number I'm getting here? 12 plus 10. So 12 plus 10 is part first. After that, I'm going to multiply the outer side. Okay, so 1 plus 5, 6, 3 plus 5, 8, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Now I'm going to multiply the terms. 2 6 are 12, 1 into 8, 8, 1 into 2, 2. After I'm having solved, so what is the number I'm getting here? 12 plus 10. So 12 plus 10 is, I got 22. So what I said before, I got the value other than the 0, that is not equal to 0. If I got the value other than 0 means directly you can write the answer as 3. So in this sum, your rank will be equal to 3. Okay, well, so now see your next is sum, but in this sum you will be having a different way. Okay, so that only I have done here. So see, minus 1 2, minus 2 4, minus 3 4, minus 2 4, minus 4, same pattern only, but there will be a quite difference in the sum. Okay, so again same 3 cross 3 matrix. So since it is 3 cross 3 matrix, what is your row of A will be? Less than or equal to 3. So less than or equal to 3. After less than or equal to 3, what you have to consider? You have to consider the determinant value. Okay. So how we take determinant value? The same thing what you done in the previous sum. We have to do it in the sum. Okay. So first, see, I have written the symbol here. Plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. So this is the symbol. So this is the symbol you're going to use. So first number is what? Minus 1. So if I take minus 1 means what is my corresponding value? My row and column will deleted. What is my element? Minus 3, 4, 4 and minus 4. So next is 2. But what is my symbol? What is the symbol I'm supposed to use here? Minus. So minus 2 and again same. The corresponding row and column will vanish. Balance terms 4, 4, minus 2, minus 4. And next is what is the element you have? Minus 2. So if I take minus 2 means that column and row will go away. Balance 4, minus 3, minus 2, 4. Already we have done the determinant values. Have done directly. Okay. So after that what you should do? You have to cross multiply the value. So see, minus 3 into minus 4. So minus into minus plus 3 into 4, 12. And this 4 4s are 16. And we have to use the symbol as minus. Okay. In order to join these two numbers, we have to use the symbol as minus. And next is minus 2. Same thing. We have to cross multiply the value. 4 into minus 4 minus 16. And 4 into minus 2. Minus 8, already one minus will be there, right? So it will be plus 8. Next, minus 2, 4 into 4, 16, minus 2, minus 3 into minus 2. So multiply, I got this value. Now see, I'm going to solve the bracket part first. After that, I'm going to multiply. Listen, first you have to solve the bracket value. After that only you have to multiply with the outer value. Okay. So now see, 12 minus 16 is minus 4 because we have to see the greater number as well. So 12 minus 16 means 16 is your greater number. So I am using my minus here. So minus 4 and here minus 16 plus 8. So which gives you minus 8 and 16 minus 6 is 10. So after that I'm going to multiply the outer terms to inner value. So minus 1 into minus 4 is what? Plus 4. And minus 2 into minus 8 is plus 16. Minus 2 into 10 is 20. Okay. Now see, 4 plus 16 is 20. Minus your 20. So what is your answer? I'm getting 0. What I said before, I should not get the value 0. If I get the value 0 means that it's not the rank value. Okay. If I get any number, see previous sum I got 22. That is not equal to 0, right? So my rank is 3. But here I got the value as 0. So my rank is not equal to 3. Now you have two more options. Your rank will be either 1 or rank will be either 2. That we're going to see now. Okay. See, your answer, if I get my answer as 0 means your rank is not equal to 3. So you will be having the another options 1 and 2. For that what you have to do is, since this is 3 cross 3 matrix, right, you have to take any 2 cross 2 matrix. So what I am going to take is, I am going to take this 2 cross 2 matrix. See, minus 1, 2, 4, minus 3. Minus 1, 2, 4, minus 3. Now this is 2 cross 2 matrix. So I am going to determine my value. So what is the determinant of this value? Minus 1 into minus 3 and minus 2 into 4. So minus 1 into minus 3 is what? Plus 3. Minus 4 2 is 8 and my answer is minus 5. So now I've got the answer as some value, but that value is not equal to 0. So if in case if I got the answer that value is not equal to 0 means my rank is 2. So that is my rank is 2. Now suppose after even I get the 2 determinant value, even after I get the value as 0 after taking determinant means my rank is 1. But here what I got some number, that number is not equal to 0, so that my rank is 2. If even after doing my determinant value my answer if I got 0 means your rank is 1. That's all. This is the way of finding rank matrix. And your next sum is your sixth sum. Now see, previous sums and all we did 2 cross 2 matrix and 3 cross 3 matrix. But here what you have? How many columns you have? So this is 3 cross 4 matrix, right? So this is the way, another way of finding the rank matrix. It is 3 cross 4 matrix. We have to do another method. Okay, so we have to consider the given matrix as A. After finding the entering the A value, here your A matrix is equal to 1, 2, minus 1 and 3, 2, 4, 1, minus 2, 3, 6, 3, 7. So what is the main thing is I need to make this triangle. See, like a triangle it look like, right? This triangle part as 0. So instead of 2, 3, 6, I have to make this value as 0. Okay. So for that we can do whatever value. Okay, we can even add, we can even subtract, multiply or either divide. Okay, but I need to get the answer as 0. So that I'm going to do the rest of the part. Now see, this is my R1. Okay, R1 means row 1 and this is my R2, row 2, and this is R3, that is row 3, and this will be column 1, column 2, column 3 and column 4. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to make my R2 first element and R3 first two element as 0. After finding the 0 elements, I will get the rank part. Okay, so in order to make this value as 0, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 2 to the row 1. Why I'm multiplying 2 means your first element is what here? 2, right? So I'm going to multiply my 2 with my R1. After that my 3 with my R1. Okay, now see, I'm doing here first your R2 value. I'm writing my R2 value. Listen, R2 value, what is your R2 value? 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1 minus 2, right? So I need to make this value as 0. So what is the possibility is, if I want to make this as 0 means I'm already having here 2. So see, I'm already having here 2. I need that value as 0. So what I can do, I can only subtract the value with 2. Okay, well, that is the only possibility. Only one thing is I need to subtract the value with that value. For that I'm getting my answer as 0. So what I'm doing is I'm going to multiply my R1 with 2. Now see here, I'm going to multiply 2 with my R1. So if I multiply 2 with R1, now you have to multiply for all the elements. Okay, so 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 2, 4, minus 1 into 2, minus 2, 3 into 2 is 6. So after that what I said, I need this value as 0. So I need to subtract the value. So I'm going to subtract the whole value. I'm going to subtract. So 2 minus 2 is what? 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Now see here, 1. I'm going to subtract the value as I said before, right? So 1 minus another value is minus 2. So 1 minus into minus is plus 2. So which gives me 3. So 3. Next is minus 2 minus 6. I'm going to subtract the value, right? So minus 2 minus 6, now what is the value? Minus 8. So minus 8. Now this is going to be my new row 2. This is my new row 2. See, I've written here, see, my new row 2. See, 0, 0, 3, minus 8. So I've got my new row 2. So I made this value as 0. So one part got over. Another thing what I should do, I should make these two values 0. So for that first I'm going to multiply my 3 with R1 similarly. So see, I've written here. Now R3 value I'm going to return here. In case I'm written here my R3 value first. So R3 value is what? 3, 6. So R3 value 3, 6, 3 minus 7. So what I said, I'm going to multiply my R1 with 3 because here your first element is 3, so I'm going to multiply that 3 with my R1. Okay, so we are going to multiply 3 with R1. If in case, for example, if you have your first element as 4 means you're supposed to multiply R1 with 4. That's all. You have to check the first element of your rows. Okay, so 3 R1 means now multiply 1 into 3, 3, 3 2s are 6, minus 1 into 3, minus 3, and 3 3s are 9. Okay, so what I should do now, I have to subtract the value so that I'll be getting here it as 0. Okay, so 3 minus 3, 0, 6 minus 6, 0, and 3. Now see, here it is minus 3. So 3 minus of minus 3. Already one minus is here, and the subtraction minus will comes over here. So your answer is 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Again minus 7. Here it will be minus 9. So minus 7 minus 9 is what? Minus 16. So this is your new R3 value. So I've written here, check 0, 0, 6 and minus 16. So I'm doing right. What are the things I'm doing here? So what I did first, I'm making my R2 as R2 minus 2R1. Correct? Next, my R3, that is row 3 value is R3 minus 3R1. So what are the things I'm doing here? You're supposed to write it here. Okay, so I've written here, see, R2 gives me R2 minus 2R1. Similarly, R3 gives me R3 minus 3R1. Next, you have to check. I got the value. See, I got the triangle as 0. But after that, what you have to check is, you have to check the next two values. That can be, we can make it a 0 or not. We have to check. Okay, so we can easily make it a 0. How? I need to subtract the 6 to this. I'll get 0. And if I subtract the value, I'll get 0. So now see my row 2. I have here 3 and minus 2. And here I have. Now see, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to multiply my R2 with 2. Okay. So first I'm going to retain my R3 value. See, you have to write the number which you want to make it as 0 as first. I mean, first you have to write your row, because this row only you want to make it a 0, right? So I'm going to write that row as my first value. So what is my R3? 0, 0, 6, minus 16. And here it is. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to multiply my R2 with what? 2R2. Why am I multiplying with 2 means 3 2s are 6. So 3 2s are 6. No? We can easily subtract the value. 6 minus 6 gives me 0. That's it. So 0. 2 into 0, 0. And again here to 0. 2 3s are 6. Minus 16. So what we should do now? We should subtract the value. So 0 minus 0, obviously 0. And again it is 0. 6 minus 6, 0. And here it is becomes 1 minus. Already 1 minus you have. So it will gives me plus. So minus 16 plus 16 is 0. So your R3 whole becomes 0. Check with you. Everything becomes 0, right? So here how you need to find your rank means, listen carefully. You have to check the non-zero rows. Non-zero rows na, in what are the rows you don't have even, I mean non-zero rows na, you should not have the 0 in the row. I mean the whole row should not have the zeros. So how many rows total you have here? 3 rows, right? So first row, second row, third row. But third row, see, I have all the elements as 0. So I should not consider this row. Second row, see, I have 2 elements. Okay, that is non-zero. I have 2 elements, and first row also I don't have any zeros. So you have to take these 2 rows only. So these 2 rows are non-zero rows. So at last what I'm going to conclude is, so the number of non-zero rows is what? 2. So that my row of A equal to 2, that is my rank equal to 2. Okay. For example, now listen. For example, I'm taking 2 4 1 3 0 0 1 0 0 0 2 1. For example, if the answer, if I get like this, means what are the non-zero rows here? I have all the rows is some value. Even the R2 I have some element other than 0, right? And here I have 2 elements other than 0. So even if you have one element also, you have to consider this row. Now what is my rank will be? 1, 2 and 3. So here my rank will be 3. So non-zero row means you have to check the elements other than 0. Okay, so here I have 1, so I have to include this. If it is 0, no, I should not include this 0. Okay, I have the number, so that I am including the value. So your rank is 3. Okay, with this your first Roman letter have been completed, and do the rest of the sum in your first Roman letter. And second sum also same as your previous sums. Okay, so I'm going to my third sum. See, your question: solve the system of equations by rank method. Listen the question carefully. Previous sums and all, your question is only find the rank matrix. Okay, find the rank matrix. Here what they have given us: system of equations by rank method. So the question is given in the formation of equations. So first we have to change this equation into the matrix form. How means here, how will you change? We have to take a coefficient of x, y, z. So this will be your first row, second row and your third row. So what is the coefficient of x? 1, and coefficient of y 1, coefficient of z 1, and here 2, 5, 7. I am only taking the coefficients. So 2 minus 1 minus 1. So your variables will be x, y, z equal to your after that equal to terms. So 9, 52, 0. So what I am going to consider is, I am going to consider this value, this bigger matrix, right? I am going to consider that bigger matrix as A, and this part as x equal to B. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to write the augmented matrix. So augmented matrix is nothing but A comma B is your augmented matrix. So which is nothing but you have to combine the elements and you have to write the equal to elements, right? I am going to combine all the elements. See, 1, 1, 1, 9, 2, 5, 7, 52, 2 minus 1, 0. Augmented matrix. Now see here, row reduction echelon form. Okay, this is called as row reduction echelon form. Previous sum also the echelon form. The echelon form is nothing but we have to make the triangle value as 0. Okay, now see, so what is your value here? 1, 2, 2. First check the first element. See, here it is 2. So what you supposed to do? In what number you have to multiply your R1? You have to multiply your R1 with 2. After that you have to subtract these 2 rows, and again you have to see the third row. Again, what is the first element? Here it is 2. So again you have to multiply your 2 with your R1. After that you have to subtract the value. So after the subtraction, I've done here all the values. See, so after the subtraction I've got this value. Okay, and again now see, this term I want to make it as 0. Now if I want to make it as this 0 means you have to check this element only. Okay, not this element and all. So what is the element I have? Upper part 3. Here I am having minus 3. So what is the best way I can make it a 0? Simple, I can add the value. If I add the value now, I can easily make it a 0. So what I am doing is, I am making my R3 implies R3 plus R2. So plus, just add the value. So 3 plus 3 is 0. Plus means you have the direct value. So 5 minus 3 is 2. 34 minus 18 is 16. So now I got the triangle value is 0. So this is called as echelon form. Okay, now after that only you have to check. Okay, the question given here is system of equation by rank method. So if the question is not asked like this, means in this part itself you can conclude your answer, but here your question is given a system of equation with using rank method, right? So first what you have to do is row of 3 equal to 3. Row of A means you have to check only the 3 elements, 3 rows. So this is your 3 rows, right? 3 row 3 column, right? You have to check the rank for this. So what is the rank? I have your element, here also I have the element, here also I have the element. So what is my row? I have the row as I have the rank as 3. And row of A comma B is you have to, so row of A comma B now you have to check all the elements. Row of A now you have to check only 3 cross 3 matrix. Row of A comma B now you have to check the whole thing. So row of A is, I have this elements, the whole thing you have to see, the whole thing I have elements at least with the non-zero. Here also I have one element with non-zero, so that my rank is 3. Again you have to check this. If you check this means, see this row I will be having non-zero, this also I will be having non-zero, this also I will be having the non-zero element. So what is my rank? Row of A comma B. So see, I have my row of A equal to row of A comma B equal to 3. So both the values are 3. So next we have to find out number of unknown. Number of unknown means unknown, here it is 3. So unknown is nothing but your question. In your question you have to check how many rows are there in your question. How many rows and how many columns. Okay, how many rows and how many columns here? 3, right? So that is your number of unknown. Okay, so 3, since it is 3 cross 3, so I am going to write my number of unknown equal to 3. See, listen here, row of A is, you have to check this part, you have to check the rank for this part. Row of A comma B, the whole part you have to check, and number of unknown is the question. Okay, so everything is equal. Since everything is equal, so what I am concluding is my given system of equation is unique solution. Unique solution means you have to, your answer should be 3. Okay, if your answer is 3 means that solution is unique solution. Okay, so after that what you should do is you should take these rows. How means the first row, right? So I'm going to take this row as a equation format. So here it is 1, 1, 1 and 9, right? So in the before how we took, like that we have to take. So 1, 1, 1 in a x, y, z equal to 9. And what is your second row? You don't have x value. You have only your y and z value. So 3y plus 5z equal to 34. And third row you don't have both x and y, you have only z value. See, here it is, you don't have x and y value, only z. So I'm going to write this as 2z equal to 16, like equation I've written here. Okay, from the rank value, from the matrix value, have took the equation value. Now what my work is, I need to find out x, y, z value. After I found out the x and y, z value, now that's all your sum. Okay, so see here, so I'm considering 1, 2 and 3 equation. See the third equation, you have 2z equal to 16. So can we take z value from this equation? Yes, right. So z equal to, what? 16 divided by 2. If I cancel now, my value will be 8. So 8. So z equal to 8. So next what I'm going to do is, I'm going to substitute my z value in second equation so that I will get my y value. Okay. So 3y plus 5, what is your z value here? 8 equal to 34. So 3y plus 5, so 40 equal to 34. And taking my 40 to this side, so minus 40. So 34 minus 40 is minus 6. And y equal to minus 6 divided by 3. After I cancel means I'll get, so y equal to minus 2. So I've got z and y value. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to substitute these two values in my first equation so that I will be getting my x value. See, substitute y and z is 1. So x plus your y value is minus 2 plus 8 equal to 9. So x minus 2 plus 8 equal to 9. Minus 2 plus 8 is what? 6. So x equal to 9 minus 6, which gives me x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3, y equal to minus 2, and z equal to 8. These are the values for x, y and z. Okay, you have to do in case of your question is asked, if it is the question is system of equation, now you have to do by this method only. Okay, do the given sums, do it by your own, try to do everything the same pattern only. Okay, and one more thing, you're supposed to copy all the sums in your note. Okay, if you don't have classwork, now you have to continue with the last year classwork itself, doesn't matter, but you're supposed to copy all the sums in your classworks and do all the assignment sums also. Try to do all the assignment sums. Okay children, try to copy, because this will be considered at your internal marks. Okay, thank you.